We're talking about how much apple cider vinegar you should drink. So a lot of people know that apple cider vinegar helps with balancing your blood sugar, supporting digestion, and also supporting weight loss. But what people don't know is how much you actually need to consume to get those results. And so what we're going to talk about in this video is some of the research and science behind apple cider vinegar and give you a definitive guide as to how much you need to actually drink in order to get some results. First up on our list here, we're going to talk about blood sugar. So when it comes to blood sugar, apple cider vinegar helps the blood sugar balance by supporting insulin sensitivity, and it also lowers the rate in which your stomach empties. As a result, your insulin levels stay lower, your blood sugar stays lower when you consume that meal and consume apple cider vinegar. Now, when we look at blood sugar balance and apple cider vinegar, what the research shows us is that consuming 4 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar either prior to your meal or post meal is going to give you the absolute best results. Now, when we look at 4 teaspoons, that is considered to be 1 to 2 tablespoons. And when we look at blood sugar balance, what the research also tells us is that you're going to get the most impact if you're consuming a carby meal or a high sugar meal. So basically what you need to know is that when you consume a carby meal or a high sugar meal, consume 1 to 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar prior to your meal or post meal, and that is going to give you the best results. Now let's take a look at weight loss. Now apple cider vinegar supports weight loss, and the reason it does this is because it increases satiety and it helps you eat a little bit less. Now when we look at weight loss and apple cider vinegar, there's a couple studies out there. Now, one study, what happened is the participants were on a diet and they consumed 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar every single day. And then there was participants that were on a diet that did not consume the apple cider vinegar. Now, the participants that were consuming the apple cider vinegar lost twice as much weight on the diet as those who didn't. And so apple cider vinegar really showed positive effects there, and that was 2 tablespoons a day. Now, when we look at another study when it comes to weight loss, there was a group that consumed 1 to 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar for a 3-month period. And what was found is that they were able to lose on average 2 to 4 pounds of weight. And so when we look at apple cider vinegar and we look at the best amount to consume, what the research shows us is that 1 to 2 tablespoons is going to be the absolute minimum that you're going to need to consume in order to see best results. And now when we look at the apple cider vinegar, what I typically recommend is 1 to 2 tablespoons 2 times per day. Okay, some people might do 1 to 2 tablespoons up to 3 times a day. That is also fine. But if you want to know the minimal amount that you have to consume is 1 to 2 tablespoons a day for best results, 1 to 2 tablespoons 2 to 3 times per day. And as I mentioned, I personally like 1 to 2 tablespoons twice a day.